We got the recap. Knicks versus Pistons, game 6. Brunson, game winner, got Thompson leaning. Shout smooth. And he dropped 42.
Sheesh. Pistons and Knicks.
Shifty.
And this was another good one. The Knicks, they came out ready to win this, to blow them out.
You young guards out there too, study Jalen Brunson's game, because it's not based on athleticism and jumping high or going fast. It's based off angles and whatnot, man. Keeping your defenders off balance.
Again,
study Jalen Brunson's game. Pivots, Helm and Shea. Study Helm and Shea's game.
In the fourth quarter, go up by 7. But they couldn't hold on. They couldn't clutch it out. Jalen Brunson tonight, he had 40 points, 7 assists, 3 splashes. Mikal Bridges, 25 points, 22 for OG. Karl Anthony Towns, he only had 10 points and he fouled out tonight.
Fouled out. Still have foul trouble. Still in foul trouble, Cat.
21 points for Durham.
The putback.
17 for Thompson. They needed a little bit more, especially in the clutch. But not a bad season. What a turnaround coming from last season. You can't be mad at it. And they had their moments. They could have won this series. Just a few stretches, a few different sequences of something else happening, and maybe their sequences of something else happening, and maybe they're advancing. They took the Knicks to their limits, and maybe even exposed the Knicks, because now they've got the Celtics up next.
Pull up.
They can't blow leads against the Celtics,
or else
the Knicks have to be on top of their game, because in a lot of moments in this series, it looked like maybe the Pistons were the better team. Even though the Knicks, they have so much
Tobias Harris thought he was going to do something.
So much more name recognition.
He thought he was doing something.
Lineup. Look at this poster from Bridges. But the Pistons were just hanging around in this series. Look at this shot, though, from Brunson.
Sheesh.
He was really the difference maker. They didn't really have anybody that could create shots like this and make them on the Pistons. And look, he got his own rebound. Offensive rebound. Look at that hustle. That's bad news. You can't allow Brunson to rebound his own miss from the three-point line. That's tough. Pistons are not giving up, though. 7 minutes to go. They're going to take the lead. That's why it's crazy that they lost this game.
Tom Hardaway Jr.
When they take this lead in the fourth and they go up by 7, you're thinking, okay, this thing is over. They got it in the bag, but they fall apart late in the clutch.
Now they're losing.
There goes
Pistons
the
up
lead,
top.
4 minutes to go. And then they're going to get another steal. Look at Thompson going crazy. Thompson played some clutch defense in the fourth on Brunson. He got a few steals.
Bro, those Thompson twins, bro.
He locked
They're ridiculous in a good way. They're ridiculous.
On one possession, but on the final possession, Brunson gets them
and
back.
one.
Look at that and one. All that contact. He's seeking the contact with Schroeder. He's going to do it again. He gets into the lane.
It's crazy.
And he slips, nearly falls down, but then turns around and he makes the layup.
This man almost fell down. He fell down like twice.
Slips the contact.
99 bounders, man. Jalen Brunson. Y'all young girls out there, study Jalen Brunson. 6'2". Dropped 40 in the playoffs, bro. Based off pivots, dribble moves, and that's it, man. No athleticism and IQ. No athleticism, no explosiveness. Just spin move, just pivot moves, and IQ, bro, and skill. Pivot, IQ, skill.
Slips, nearly falls down, but then turns around and he makes the layup.
And he's 6'2".
And then
study Jalen Brunson, y'all.
Brunson, another tough shot.
Nope.
But they don't box out. Bridges tips it in.
Cat on the bench celebrating, fouled out. Brunson, who's scored?
And he's got him laid. Look at all that space. Splash. Game winner with 4 seconds left. Pistons. One more chance. Tobias Harris falls down. Cade gets double teamed.
That's what you get. That's what you get for shaking your hips like that. I told you gonna bite you. You can't do that. You can't do that every time you hit a three-pointer, man. It's gonna come back to bite you in the ass, and it did. Hey, you got butterfingers now.
And then
that's what you get for shaking your hips. Shake your hips, buddy. I'm trying to tell you. This man, that's why he lost the ball. This man was trying to shake his hips. That man was trying to shake his hips while getting the ball. That's why he lost it.
Harris falls down. Cade gets double.
Dude's trying to shake his hips. Man's trying to shake his hips.
Beasley loses it. They don't even get a shot up. That's tough.
He lost it out of bounds.
Advancing to the second round to play the Celtics. What a game.
Yeah, stop shaking your hips, buddy. That was a great game by the Knicks. They move on to play the Celtics.